Bonjour et bienvenue sur le site champagnejayne.com. G'day and welcome to another edition of Champagne Jayne TV. We're not in Champagne, we're in the heart of the Garden of England. We're in Kent, it's a beautiful summer's day and I'm here with Canterbury boy done good, Josh, winemaker at Chappell Dan. Lovely to have you here, Josh, nice
Welcome.
to meet you.
Thank you, likewise.
Now tell me, what made you want to come and be a winemaker, especially for English wine?
I guess it's such an exciting proposition at the moment.
Yeah.
A viticultural region is only born once.
That's true.
It happened in New Zealand 50, 60 years ago, it happened in Oregon 30 odd years ago, it happened in Champagne 300 years ago,
Yes,
and it's happening
indeed.
in the UK now.
It is a very exciting
to be
time,
part
isn't
of that is not something that you can pass up lightly. I was born in Kent, so
Yeah.
to be part of the leading producer of English wine based here in Kent in the county of my birth is a huge honour.
And you actually, but you started off, didn't you, making wine in Champagne? You kind of went to the source.
Well, yeah, I mean, I worked in South Africa for a while, and then just after my studies at Plumpton, worked in Champagne for a brief
Right.
period because, you know, it's an important style, isn't it? Traditional method, sparkling wines is an important style for England,
Yes.
and Champagne, you know, the producers in Champagne, they do a reasonable job.
I think they probably do. You say they do more than that, but as a background, so Chappell Dan was planted in the 1970s. It's one of the first English vineyards. It's actually one of the most successful as well. Started producing sparkling wine in the 90s, I believe. Is that right?
So yeah.
And how
Although
many?
before my time.
Yes, well, I can tell you look far too baby-faced for that. But you actually joined in 2010.
Correct.
Yes. And how many sparkling wines you producing? And what's your favourite?
I really like working with Chardonnay. So we've.
Is that because you find it malleable? Because you can have more of an influence on
Just
it.
the style. I like the fact that you get very different Chardonnays from different soil types. I like the use of oak with Chardonnay. I like still Chardonnay and Blanc de Blanc.
Right.
So yeah, it's about that, and then it's a kind of a journey of discovery. So we've planted 23 different clone and rootstock types on one of our sites on the North Downs, so
Yep.
south-facing chalk. And it was a very interesting project, finding the best of those for the best Blanc de Blanc and the best still Chardonnay. And then to have won, you know, some great accolades in the last week for those wines.
Oh, tell me what were your latest awards?
So we won Gold Outstanding for the Cœur de Cuvée,
Yep.
Gold for the
So
Blanc
that's
de
the
Blanc.
first pressing, Cœur de Cuvée?
Yes, yeah, well, yeah, it's a very tight pressing
well, that
fraction.
sounds interesting.
We'll talk about that. And then we won a gold for the Blanc de Blanc, and they were both at IWSC. And
Right.
then we also won about, I think, 3 or 4 golds at Decanter for the Kits Coty range. So that's,
Brilliant.
you know, our
We're
leading
definitely going
vineyard.
to lock our lips around that.
Yeah.
And if you hadn't become a winemaker, and I can understand why you have, what would you have done instead?
Probably, this might sound a little dull, probably a geologist.
And why is that? What?
I guess my uncle was a jeweller, my other uncle was a geologist, and I was really interested in rocks.
Rocks rather than rocks.
And
rather than diamonds.
Yeah, and I guess soils as a kind of extension of that when I was a child.
Ooh, excellent. Well, look, I'm really.
I was a who.
I'm sure you were. Look, I'm really, really excited. Looking forward to tasting all these wines, which I must confess I'm not familiar with. So fabulous to actually meet with you, and we're going to go and do some tasting now.
Can't
Cheers.
wait.